This video I will teach you what is inside this bulb, this LED bulb. So this is a dash 14 watt 165 dash 165 volt to 265 volts the AC DH dash 08 dash 17, and there is 700K temperature and B22. There's a bulb. Now open it. Just push it open. It is inside. You can see there's a LED top which is fits with this base. Base are with some without any etching thermal compound paste, and there are module inside, and there are some screw holders. Screw places, but there are no screws. And now open further. This time this is a pin bulb, so that's why it is difficult to remove out right now, because there are this little driver module is rolled into this bottom. Easy, just put this pins and push out. Instead you'll damage your hand. I think only one way is to break this plastic tight. There are six LEDs. I think more than 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. I think 16 LEDs. So there are 6. One is maybe missing. There are saying 16, but one is missing hidden on this wire. So 16 LEDs, and there is a module. Now open back side. So that's why I use this screwdriver, multi-tool screwdriver, to remove out. So I remove this one screw. So I think this screw should work, and now I can take these things. There are now I peel this thing outwards. Make sure never damage your hands, because it is so hard to start. Later I can again pass or do this or with that in camera, because there are so hard. I think it is only option to break it. Also, you may think I repair this bulb by adding some other source of universal LED, but there's problem. This is a pin bulb. So basically my all bulb, so it is not used in ohms. So that's why I cannot repair this. I just damage. See what is inside. Right now it's only, I think, way to do that. Take a plier and break in the parts and pieces. Only option is this. So I don't repair this thing, so that's why I can break out. Instead we can peel apart. With that stitch I can damage internal stuff, so I don't damage internal stuff. I can break out the plastic to remove inside easily. So there are 14 volts, so I think their driver may be OT, or driver is burn, LED is OT. So if driver is OT, maybe I use this driver for my future other projects. So I have this 14 watt other LED which is missing the driver, which I can use this driver sometimes use to repair them, but right now I can peel it. Or I also show you there are no proper heatsink, just metal. I think I can drop this wires, or because this thing is holding by these wires, there's no, I later join it, so I remove this. So there's no good heatsink, only metal top, and there's a module inside which is again holding it. So I can break maybe more, but I am seeing there are too much thick plastic, so it is not easily break by plier, but I still try it. So it is not breakable by plier, and I am thinking to see it maybe come out without more destroying internal setup or breaking some. So just there are pin bulbs, so pins are sometimes solder it, but sometimes just place it. I don't know if this time I know place it and solder it. So just I try. If it is placed, just place it, it can easily come out. If solder it, that is it not easily come out. I think it is not solder because I think one plate a little bit come out. Yes, it's coming out little bit more force. Carefully, never damage ants because this is too sharp. Screwdriver is too sharp. So I think I placed this way because anything is wrong, may my hand slip. So screwdriver fall in table, not my hand. So that's why this method is safe. We can pull this thing in the downwards and now try to remove out the lid. Now one is removed. There one wire. Now try other one. So it is right. Pull apart. So I don't think it is very easily come out. So may I can try a little bit this way. I think may I can pause them because videos don't not too long, so that's why I can remove it and come back quickly and after I reverse engineer it. Now so I am salvage this little module, this is a basic butt regulator which is step down butt regulator used, which is right now break all the body of this bulb to remove this unit. Now simple, just our inductor capacitor, input capacitor is somewhere 400 volt 5.6 microfarad, output is 2.2 microfarad with 250 volt, and their MOSFET rectifier and let me see in U51J diode and some unknown capacitor and 100 kilo ohm resistor and 2 ohm resistor. Now those in there. So there MBR104, which is I forgot to mark it, but right now I marked it right now. This MBR104 1. So there are rectifier input, there are circuit diagram, input live neutral to rectifier output is MBR104, which is output is positive and negative feed by 5.6 microfarad 400 volt capacitor. It can smooth the voltage, which is so rectifier bases it on AC to DC voltage, which is not pure DC. So the capacitor is smooth and pure DC 10 volt, which is positive dose out directly output. With output capacitor is also smooth output voltage, which is 2.2 microfarad 250 volt, and there are discharge resistance with 100 kilo ohm. So if you think about this capacitor, there is no electric charge left that can shock you. And there are diode, which is a flap wheel diode, which is protect this bridge this inductor to the positive rail for discharging, because there are inductor one terminal is connected to the capacitor as well as to the resistor to positive line, and the other end of the inductor is connected to a diode to the positive end. So what happened that when voltage is this and this can smooth by this capacitor, and though this IC with 2 ohms feedback resistance to it and detach the IC, which is MOSFET and STR IC, how much turn set by this resistor, and it can take a negative volt to this mystery capacitor, which is a ceramic assembly capacitor, which is non-electrolytic, to the one IC pin number 1 to pin number 3 4, which is a common to the other to this inductor, and this inductor goes pass to which resistor to positive line. That's just this inductor is charged. When inductor is charged, it can turn off, and inductor is discharged by this diode. So inductor is 10 volt AC voltage, which is DC from this diode, and this diode give this capacitor which is output give 250 volts somewhere maximum, minimum to somewhere 50 volts. So that's is, and other this resistor advantage is when you touch it, the capacitor and all the charge it can charge you, but this resistor can protect when power source is turned off, it can touch the discharge this capacitor automatically. And there is IC which is MOSFET. IC number 7B2002 IC, and this IC can MOSFET as well as STL build IC. So all this is inductor, not a transformer. It is no feedback. So feedback, and there's output positive and output negative for this capacitor, which is this red wire is positive and black is negative. Schematic of circuit diagram of this. So basically there are 16 LEDs. I draw 14 because there are no enough space to draw 16 LEDs, so I draw 14 LEDs. All LEDs connecting series. So each there are positive of the first LED is connected to the supply. I mean second one positive and second negative to third one, third positive, and then this same process to connect all in series. So each LED is 5 volt, it can do more than 120 or 140 volts, because there are, if we calculate more deep, then each volt is LED 5, 10, 20, 30. I say. So each all LED is 20 series, so it is the left turn about 250 milliamps or 25 milliamps. I think it is this driver can output somewhere input 200 volts. And this video is next to a